Dear fans, supporters, anyone tuning in, hello for today's edition of this little episode that I've been doing. So today's topic of interest is, I got a conversation a little while ago, and the conversation geared towards, well, you've moved in here, are you having fun yet? Are you having fun? Is everything exciting? All that stuff. And it got me to thinking. It got me to thinking about, yes, I'm spending each moment of my day doing something that makes me the happiest I've ever felt. I'm spending each day dissecting the stories written by the favorite authors that I have, writing my own content and material, and reviewing and editing all of that stuff. And it's the happiest I've been. But it's not an exciting process. It's a very slow-moving, it's a very slow-moving development and construction to the future that I want to construct. But then I got to back up for a second. I got to back up and think, the beginning of this process wasn't fun. When I started this, I remember, street performing for hours upon a day, having, my Starving Artists Fund sign on the street corner, proclaiming my pieces louder and louder and louder until I got someone's attention to stop by and talk for 5 minutes, because I knew they were intrigued by all that the piece that I had, all that it had to offer. They were honestly in love with it. That wasn't fun. It wasn't fun having to drink water so my throat would stop being dry and so I could actually talk for 5 seconds to ask them what their name was. It wasn't fun having to cancel my admittance here last semester because I had my mental health mayhem, because I had my overdose, because I had the suicide attempt, because I had all the self-harm, because I had that. Reconstructing what I want, reconstructing everything back, all the infrastructure that was torn down by that, was a very slow and honestly not fun process. So why would I expect anything to be different when I'm here? Spending every moment I'm spending doing what I love, and I honestly believe if you spend one moment deviating, if you spend one moment where you're distracted by something else and not pursuing what you love, then how dare you claim to be a representative of that career that you want to spend the rest of your life doing. If you want to spend the rest of your life doing that, which is something that honestly very few people get to do. If you get to spend the rest of your life doing what makes you happy and what gives you purpose, then you can delay a short-term piece of fun and excitement so you can dive deeper, and so that you can grow in a relationship with the career that you love. So maybe that's why I have so much intensity about this. Because you shouldn't spend a single second or moment deviating if you want it for the rest of your life. If you want it for the rest of your life, and this isn't just something that I want, if it's something you want, if you want to pursue what makes you happy, go all in. Stop doing things that distract you. And every time I look at my day, I have to audit and say, okay, this isn't worth it. Like, there are so many opportunities as far as being here on this campus that I would love to do, but I can't. Because that's a momentary distraction from what I would love to do. Never mistake width for depth. Never mistake saying, hey, I could pull this into what I love. I could pull this into my medium. Instead of actually diving deeper into your medium and constructing something driven below. Because that's where you get the max. That's where you're so in love with what you're doing. That's where it becomes meaningful. So, my plea for both you and both me is that each moment that we can skip the momentary fun, momentary excitement, to dive deeper into the passion that we all have, and to dive deeper into the career that we both want to construct. So, challenge me as much as I challenge you. Your support is my strength through this. Your support, your love, your admiration, that's the thing that's keeping me going. So thank you. Thank you all so very much for your time and your investment in me. Until next time, which could be soon enough. Could be tomorrow. Could be anytime, really. Until next time, I hope you do exactly what gives you meaning and purpose and what makes you happy. No matter what, go all in and risk everything for it. Signing off until next time, Christian S. Nisbet. Thank you again for your love and support. It honestly is my strength. Thank you so very much. I love you all.